I understand what you're saying. I know you're mad about me like thinking speedrunning is not as impressive as competitive gaming, but I definitely don't think you're in the right on this one. If I have an opinion on a quintillion HP white mob in D3, I think I can speak it. You don't have full info? I do have full info for the thing I'm talking about though. What more information do you really need? I'm talking about a white mob in Diablo late game having a quintillion HP. What more information do I need to comment on that? We already covered all the information on that. I don't need to know the intricate details of every late game mechanic to think that a white mob having a quintillion HP is stupid. At least I don't think I do.
3, 2, 1. Unleash the dragon's wrath.
Time to man up. Got something special for you.
Get more context, watch endgame runs, but we're not talking about endgame runs. We're talking about a white mob having a quintillion HP. I'm not saying the entire endgame of Diablo 3 is stupid. I'm not saying like an entire endgame run of Diablo 3 is stupid. I'm saying I think a white mob having a quintillion HP is stupid. So, have to disagree with you there. I don't think I need to watch a whole run to have that specific opinion.
You think yourself worthy to wield the Dragon Knight's power? Take control of the shrine.
That's Lucio on my booty.
Another month, another fan sub FFANH.
Thank you, Colossus. I appreciate it. Welcome back for the 42nd month. Wait, aren't I supposed to not do much hero damage? Alright, I'm gonna do camps. I mean, there was no camps before a minute anyways. Once they spawn, we'll do them.
Capture the shrine.
That was just 1 minute's worth of
Inherit the Dragon Knight's
hero damage.
power,
While
and
there's
lay
nothing else to
waste
do.
this forsaken kingdom.
Oh, that's not ideal though. I mean, if they're at my camp, I'm gonna hit them though. No! Goodbye, my friends. It was nice knowing you. Alright, on to the other one. Change the number. It could have 5 HP, and if you do 0.003% of the damage, it would be just as stupid. Not necessarily, but yes, I see what you're saying. Like, that's why I'm saying there has to be a better way to approach it. So you don't necessarily just change the number as the only thing you do. Wow, these guys are really coordinated. Like they know I'm on camps. What the hell? That guy instantly started running at me. Kind of sus. Alright. Well, guess we can't really do that then. Just lane for now. Yeah, that's why I said there had to be a better way to do it. I'm not saying I know the better way to do it. I'm just saying there should be a better way. And if anything, D4 devs agree because they've specifically said they don't want to be in that situation where they were in for D3 where the numbers just get into the quintillions. But also, I think if they reduced all the numbers and it wasn't quintillion HP for a white mob, I actually think that would feel a little better. Like it wouldn't fix the problem, but I actually think that would feel a little better. That's literally why simplification exists in math. You know, that's why we don't say 2 out of 10, we say 1 out of 5, because it just feels better when it's more simple. You just get to the most simplified base.
Your enemies fall before you.
Of course, that's opinion based. Maybe you don't think so, but I feel like I would feel at least a little better if it wasn't quintillion. Yeah. I mean, can't build Raynor. Sure don't do much damage when you're clicking heroes, that's for sure. I've been doing this for like 10 years. Ain't nothing happened. Nazeebo is mid though. Maybe I can sneak one.
Raiders roll. Keep up the pressure. Got something special.
The flame cleanses all. I will be back. Count on it.
Isn't it just the ratio can be any number? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So there's two problems. One problem is if you do too little damage to a mob endgame, no matter what, that's a problem. That's like a game design problem.
Hey fan, can you show us some Q build Chen?
Q Chen? Yeah, sure. We'll add it to the list. So that's like a separate problem in my opinion. And the other problem is just one of simplification, is like how high the numbers go. And I think fundamentally, white mobs are not supposed to be giga strong. So fundamentally, having a white mob that has a gazillion HP is stupid, I think.
Choose a talent.
It's like a currency, you know, like a super inflated currency where $1 is like, you know, 100,000. You know, I don't know, what's a super inflated country? Instead of, you know, it's worth $1, but it's like you got like 100,000 of these currency, but it's only $1. Like I feel like most people think that's pretty stupid. Yeah, 100,000 Zimbabwe dollars, but it's only $1 real, right? So, yeah, I'm sure you guys know what I'm saying.
Capably done, team. It's all good.
Well, 9 more levels until we start running it down. Yeah, the problem is the other team's winning right now, so there's really no easy way to... There's no easy way to, like, kill their buildings when the other team is winning. We just gotta play it slow. Until we get more map control.
It won't be long before the shrines are ready for the taking.
And here's where I think you're fundamentally wrong, Skeletor. You're saying an opinion is wrong. It is like, you know, you're saying I shouldn't speak opinion. That I feel like is where you are fundamentally wrong. You're going into the realm where you think your opinion is the valid opinion, right? What I said, regardless of whether you agree with it or not, it's my opinion.
Take hold of the shrine.
You know, I think
Burn the
X so and so is like this. Even if it's not your opinion, it doesn't mean it's wrong. I stated an opinion which I fully believe. So factually speaking, it's correct because it's what I think, you know. You just don't want me to think that way.
Whatever's clever.
I am coming to help. I am impressed. Choose a talent.
Which is a little bit different than it being wrong.
That's it. We got this.
Your foes will rue this.
But I will say, as history has shown many times in the past, when you have an individual who tells you to not share your thoughts because they have an opposing thought, usually that is not a good sign. That's all I'll say.
This should be good.
The enemy
I didn't W my camp. That's okay. I still got time. We'll get there. Oh, we got a minion wave too. Obviously, you can have opinion. I'm saying don't speak with such certainty if you don't have the full info.
That beast is not my
See, that doesn't make sense to me because that's not what you said. Since when did you say that? What I said was a minion with a gazillion HP, a trash mob with a gazillion HP is stupid. And you said stop clowning. Don't talk about what you don't know about, right? When did you say what certainty? I'm talking about an opinion. I feel like you still don't understand. I'm certain that this is my opinion, right? What certainty? I'm sharing an opinion. Wait, do you dislike the fact that my voice sounds confident when I'm speaking opinions? Displaying what with such certainty?
Whatever's clever.
Choose a talent.
Okay, sure. Thank you. I think you're saying that because you have no real argument here. If you have a better argument, then okay, sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Otherwise, I'm assuming you understand. You're bad for having an opinion?
Awaken once more. Who will wield the Dragon Knight's
Well, when your opinion is other people should not speak freely, when your opinion is literally to deny freedom of speech for other people, I would say it is kind of your bad. I would say it is.
Harness the power of sun and moon.
Weedy, thanks for the bits, appreciate it.
It's all good.
7.7, yo, that's painful, Dante. Feels bad, man. Well, 2.5 more levels till we can run at core.
You ain't feeling a thing. Keep up the pressure. Whatever's
Well struck, heroes. Enemy slain. Double kill. Triple kill.
Just reread your first comment? Yeah, sure, we could do that. Well, after the game, though.
Mayhem.
time to man up. Light 'em up, man.
Incinerate all who oppose.
You're getting Blurpy vibes? No, it's not quite the same situation as Blurpy. Like a big part of why Skeletor is mad in the first place is because I said like competitive gamers are not, or like speedrunners. Like I believe generally speedrunners are not as skilled as competitive gamers. That's like the first instance that he was mad at. And to be fair, he's right. I'm not a pro speedrunner, so there's things that I'm missing there, you know. So I'm talking about something that I'm not super familiar with. But once again, I'm just giving my opinion. Oh, he was real mad with that one too. And I'll give you some credit. Like, you do have a point there. I'm talking about something I'm not like a total expert in, at least for one half of it. So he does have like a point. It's not like I'm a total expert in these things. I'm not a total expert in Diablo 4 or Diablo 3 endgame either. But once again, I'm just talking about my opinion, so to tell someone to just not share their opinion is where I get the problem. That's where I have a problem with his arguments. Alright, we can start running now. Going in! Maybe I go in 10 seconds. I want this Hyperion first. This normal one. Oh, we can actually get double Hyperion across both of these, maybe. How do I do this? Alright. I need this Greymane to be that way. Oh, double Hyperion! The Death Hyperion's not gonna hit this one. So many circles! That's good damage though, I'll take it.
Keep destroying. Prepare yourselves, heroes. The shrines will soon be active again.
I think this started even earlier. Wait, Skeletor, are you the one that liked Age of Empires? I think this might have even started earlier. I feel like the first time I remember you not being
36
happy
months
about
is
me
older
sharing
than
my
some kids I know.
opinions was Age of Empires. AoE 4 actually. Were you the one that really liked AoE 4? Because I really liked AoE 4 too. I remember, though, I was talking about all the bugs they had on release and like the reasons for why I wasn't playing it much anymore. It was just like they had so many game-breaking bugs and they were really slow to address it, at least by my standards. I feel like that was the first time I remember Skeletor being unhappy that I'm sharing my opinion. I think you were mad about that one too. Because you really liked AoE 4.
MVP.
You're sad that I quit? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I liked AoE 4 a lot too. It's just, I felt like the way they handled the game was quite disappointing. But I did like the game a lot. But yeah, I mean, it's not the same as Blurpy. Okay, Blurpy was wild. Blurpy was really wild. He was wild. Blurpy was a wild one. Definitely not the same as Blurpy. Like, Skeletor is a lot more reasonable. I understand where he's coming from. I'm talking about subjects that I'm not a pro in certain areas, and that can get people angry. I get it. But you gotta, I think the problem is he crossed the line between like, you know, angry at different opinions and telling the other guy to never share his opinion. That's crossing a line in my books. Regardless of what the other guy's opinion is. Anyways. Let's see here. Alright, you wanted me to look at the messages, so I'll do that real quickly. Let's see if I can get this going. Which one is it though? It's not that one. It's definitely not that one. Is this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so your first messages were mob scaling goes nuts. Fan, please stop clowning. You haven't watched or played D3 in 100 years, which is true. Don't act like you know. Right? That's basically the messages we're talking about. It's just those. And that's what I'm saying, right? Like, maybe because I sound confident, you're assuming that I know, like I'm acting like I know everything. I never said I knew anything. All I said was I think a white trash mob having a gazillion HP is hella stupid, right? I never said I knew the ends of the earth about Diablo 3. I never said I played Diablo 3. Never said anything of the sort. You're assuming based off of my voice. Like, I feel like you're just making all these assumptions that I'm saying a lot of stuff that I didn't. You didn't say I couldn't have an opinion. That's fair. I think that might have been from last time. I definitely remember you saying last time something like you shouldn't be talking or you shouldn't be typing, something like that. And in general, that's the vibe you're giving off. Maybe you didn't say it exactly, but it certainly seemed like that was the vibe you given off. Was like I should not be sharing my opinions. But that's fair. You didn't say it this time. Yo, Box, thanks for gifting the sub to Amphoric. Amphoric, make sure to thank Box for the complimentary ad block and sunglasses. You saw me drink? See, I told you. I told you. Don't put words in your mouth. Yeah, I guess I am doing that a little. I shouldn't do that. What I really was referencing was last time. Like, if I actually dug through your entire match history or chat history to the point where we were talking about the speedrunners, you were definitely saying stuff like "don't type about stuff, what you don't know," etc., etc. Like, which basically is don't share or like don't talk about stuff you don't know, which is basically don't share your opinion. Like at some point in the past, you said don't talk about what you don't know, like something like that, which is what I was referencing. You said don't assert positions on things you don't know. That's true. Yeah, that means don't share your opinion. Like I know we're like trying to get real technical here and like thesaurus it up to like obfuscate the meaning of this sentence, but that means don't share your opinion. Like bro, that's literally what that means. Don't assert positions on things you don't know. Don't assert position. If you have a position on something, it's usually an opinion on something. Don't have an opinion on a position you don't know, but I do know about pro gaming, and I do know to some extent about speedrunning, and I have played D3 before. What you really meant was don't have an opinion unless you're a complete expert in every topic, which I think is just not accurate. Like, I don't think that's something that should be the case.
I hear the call. Oh, this is my jam!
Do you have the authority to make you not? Of course you don't. That's why we're doing this whole thing right now. My main thing was just telling you it's pretty cringe because your opinion is for other people to not have opinions. Like that's what I'm getting out of this. So I'm telling you my opinion on you, I guess. Even though, you know, I'm not an expert on you. I'm still gonna tell you. Barcode, thanks for the 37. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Told, like, you said 5 times I can have whatever opinion I want? Okay. Well, sounds good. Issue settled then.
Every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Yeah, so patient on other streams. This dude is permaban material. I happen to be pretty tolerant. I'm a pretty tolerant person. And I'm willing to do these arguments in public, unless it's something really out of line. Like Blurpy got really out of line. Like at that point, it's just like whatever, man. It's not even worth it. But even with Blurpy, I was open to having an argument with him. And this is an argument in front of everyone else. So if I'm wrong here, if I'm the clown, people will be able to tell me. You know, it's not like some hidden DM. I do the courtesy for my viewers where if I significantly disagree with you, I'm willing to have an argument instead of just permabanning them. I think that's fine. There's always a chance I'm wrong, and if so, people will side with the other guy. And I'll know I'm wrong and I can change my mind, right? Alright, let's do some mirror stacking here. Dead